because it's not like we've never talked about some of these before in the past, but it's mostly been like passing. Like just being like, oh yeah, there was a lot of like video game stuff because we did Sonic XEX, whatever. What was the I feel like we did another video game one. Didn't we do another video game one?
It's about Legend of Zelda.
It was Legend of Zelda. That's what it was. So yeah, when we were, I think even then we were talking about how it was just like, oh yeah, insert good. Yeah, God.
You'll never forget about me, Hunter.
I almost did. I feel like that's why my life has been so much better lately, is because that was out of the mental cortex.
Tiffany. It's me. He had a face that was just a handlebar mustache above really tall, narrow teeth.
I just noticed that the guy's name is Kevin Hart.
Yes, this person's name is Kevin Hart. Could be the Kevin Hart.
How do we know it's not the professional, the huge stand-up comedian Kevin Hart? We'll never know.
I think you should do that voice.
I am not going to.
I don't know what could possibly.
I think that's
go wrong.
You know what? I think
scenario.
that I honestly no. I'm joking. I honestly thought that the villain was Pirate Percy. I was about 5 when the show was on. Nightmare fuel. Jaren says that wasn't the villain. The puppet with the mustache? That was the villain's sidekick. Horace Horrible. He had a monocle too, but it was on top of the mustache. I used to think that meant he only had one eye. But yeah, the villain was another marionette, the Skin Taker. What the fuck? The Skin Taker. I can't believe what they let us watch back then. Holy hell, that just turned up to 11. Everyone's like, yeah, Pirate Percy, Horace Horrible. No, it was the Skin Taker.
The Skin Taker, that's what you're forgetting.
Oh, yeah, that is what I'm forgetting, huh? I forgot about the Skin Taker.
That was the naked missing clue for the series, the Skin Taker.
The Skin Taker, the man who was completely naked on screens trying to extend his foreskin. Yeah, so Kevin Hart again says, Jesus H. Christ, the Skin Taker. Good God, what kind of kids show were we watching? I seriously could not look at the screen when the Skin Taker showed up. He just descended out of nowhere on his strings, just a dirty skeleton wearing that brown top hat and cape, and his glass eyes that were too big for his skull. Christ almighty.
It just goes straight from like 0
well, yeah. Well, at least they grounded it back down. You know what I like? They grounded it back down with him being like, oh, it was a skeleton with a cape and hat, whatever. So it's still in the vein of this children's show. It's not like it's some,
It's a little too dark thematically, but you can still. I
mean, don't be wrong. Yeah,
think of it as a children's show.
Yeah, I mean, if it was,
it makes you ask the question like, why did they let kids watch this? Yeah. But it doesn't break it out of like, okay, we weren't watching a kid show yet. It's just like, why would this be in a kid show? I
really hope that it wasn't. They didn't even go into it, and people were just like, yeah, but that wasn't the villain. It was Cyanide Sydney. Oh, yeah, that's right. Cyanide Sydney. But she wasn't the main villain. It was Al Qaeda Al. You're like, no. Yeah, Al Qaeda Al. Ooh, he was scary. But it just keeps going and going.
That wasn't the villain. It was Nazi Nigel.
It was Nazi Nigel.
Just progressively more like messed
up. Yeah, you guys are, I could see how you could get that wrong, but actually the main villain was Foreskin Frank.
They get to the end, it's like, guys, that wasn't the villain. It was Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. And at the end of the deal, the show was ran by Jeffrey Dahmer. Yep. And that's the way it would end. I like to think that all of the puppets are just foreskin references, where it's just like, Jesus Christ.
I bet you would, wouldn't you?
Well, I just mean, can you imagine the guy, people being like,
sure.
Okay, fine. Never mind.
Homer seemed angrier. Marge seemed depressed. Lisa seemed anxious. Bart seemed to have genuine anger and hatred for his parents.
Homer seemed more angry. He strangles his son every episode in The Simpsons.
He's even more angry.
He's even more angry now.
Hunter, I need you to take this seriously.
Sorry.
You're reading history right now.
That is true. It's like reading the Declaration of Independence and like giggling.
Yes. This is like scrolling through the Codex Graphica. Like actually, there's a reference here. Stand upright.
Actually, 1 second. I'm getting ready to have diarrhea. 1 second.
Is that real? Hunter just texted me. So much. I had a bad tamale yesterday, and it's been buckets of liquid ever since. Must have been a big tamale. I think rotten peppers, maybe, because it's fighting me on its way back out. Had to get chapstick. Gosh, she's disgusting. Feels like Buffalo Wild Wings Blazing Challenge. I'm getting so many play-by-plays. He keeps texting me details of how it's going. I'm tearing up thinking about it. Oh, that's really cool, dude.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, you're good, man.
Okay.
The episode was about the Simpsons going on a plane trip. Near the end of the first act, the plane was taking off. Bart was fooling around, as you'd expect. However, as the plane was about 50 feet off the ground, Bart broke a window on the plane and was sucked out. Something funny, Hunter?
That's just funny. I like the idea of like, as about 50 feet off the ground, Bart broke a window. He just like punched out a fucking window and got sucked out of the plane.
The pressure difference wouldn't be enough at 50 feet. You would just
50 feet
just be
is
like a broken
so
window.
close to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, planes are at 50 feet above ground for like a millisecond. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're going fast, but I don't think you would just get immediately sucked out of the window.
No. Because it's the same pressure. It's the same pressure in the plane and out. So no, there wouldn't be any like pull either way. I mean, speed, it'd be like a car that's going fast and like there's wind outside, but wouldn't it be a pressure difference? In 1983, a team of deeply pious scientists conducted a radical experiment in an undisclosed facility.
I like that.
Pious, radical, undisclosed, like the three.
We have Webster's dictionary here writing the story.
They're on lock. Dude, this was revolutionary. If you read like Dead Bart and Jeff the Killer, then you get all three of those adjectives in like your opening sentence. It's like, whoa, did a professor write this?
He's a scholar.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is an A+ student for sure.
At one point, he yelled,
"No heaven! No forgiveness!"
for 5 hours straight. He continually begged to be killed, but the scientists were convinced that he was close to establishing contact with God. Don't laugh. This is serious.
He's speaking of hell. Dude, he's right by God. He's so close. You're
Hunter,
almost there, buddy. He's like, Demon! Demon! Hellfire! And they're just like, he's right at heaven's doorstep right now, guys. Just give him a couple more days.
Look, God, he's like, look, I know.
Take me out!
The scientist is standing in front of the glass. Like, I know this looks bad, but hypothetically, like we all think a devil. What's the opposite of the devil? God, right? Boom.
Yeah,
he's
right
almost there.
Gotta be right there.
Has to be close. And his vital signs stopped. There was no apparent cause of death. The end. What, Hunter? What's so funny?
One thing I like about this is there was no apparent signs of cause of death. Wasn't he like ripping out his eyes and biting his flesh off and stuff? We have no idea.
There was no apparent cause of death. There's nothing apparent. And we can show this image on screen. When I was a kid, I remember seeing this picture of like a guy who says that there was a demon that appeared behind him in a photograph. I remember seeing this when I was like 10 years old and I like couldn't sleep for days.
Really?
That like face over his shoulder.
Like
it
weird,
freaked me out so bad.
The weird dog face over his shoulder.
That dog, the clearly like it's like a retriever of some kind over his left shoulder. I saw this thing in the corner of every room I walked into for a while.
Rocky Mountain Paranormal Research Society. It's just like a guy sitting in his mom's living room.
I imagine that's what most paranormal research societies are.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's where all of them are based out of. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was really into Minecraft. My younger sisters like to play Minecraft with me. And they added a Herobrine skin to the game. So I would turn name tags off in the settings. And then I would put on the Herobrine skin. And I would go stand on hillsides at night. Were they like, no! I remember one time. My two sisters, like I saw them, they're just like building a cute little house or whatever. And one of my sisters just like glanced over to the hillside and they stare at me for a second. And then she goes, I hear it through the house before I hear it in the game. Just like backing up. And my other sister's like starting to cry like, what is it? His identity is also unknown. He will be named from here on as the Hooded Man.
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
April 3rd, 2004. It's been really cold around here. I don't... How do we set up a man who needs to put on a hoodie? Man, it's so cold. I wish I had a hoodie.
It's been really cold around here. Fuck, I wish I have no articles of clothing. Why are my arms always exposed to the elements?
If only there was a way. I think it looks pretty cool. And when I tried it on, the attendant said, it suits me fine. I said thanks to be polite. Common courtesy is so hard to find.
Oh, God, dude. Fuck off. This is like some serious, like, common courtesy is so hard to find. Yeah, I bought a black hoodie.
What's his name? David King. It's the David King voice.
Yeah, David King. Common courtesy is so hard to find.
Can you read this next one in the voice? The next paragraph.
So I bought it. I haven't taken it off yet. Not only is it warm, but I can really see myself doing amazing things in it.
What is that? What do you mean? What do you mean?
When I look in the mirror, I smirk. I feel amazing.
When I look in the mirror, he just does.
Not bad, not bad.
I can't really explain it, but I like it. I really like it. I feel the need to put my hood up. Something about the hood has a way of masking a person, even though it shows their face and hides something somewhere.
That's true.
Somewhere. It's really late right now. I've been feeling so great all day. Time flew around me. I'll have to explain more tomorrow.
All right, so
Beautiful.
I love that this first entry is a guy being like, I'm cold. I'm going to go to a random store, like probably a Walmart. And he's just like, I feel like I want to kill somebody. Because that's 100% where it's going. The jacket's telling me to kill people.
I have to kill someone now. My confidence kept me up. I punched him hard in the stomach and I lifted him up with an underhook. It felt so good. It really did. Parents calling. April 14th. Jack still isn't out of the hospital.
He punched the guy so hard, he's like, all of his organs are failing.
It was like, well, he said he lifted him off the ground, so it was like you're like Dragon Ball,
Dragon Ball Z fucking punch.
Yeah. Like you can see the fist go through his back like, as he punches him.
Yeah. Oh my God, Kakarot, you hit him way too hard.
I didn't mean to, Vegeta. Come on. I don't know.
That's my Goku voice.
No, Vegeta. I didn't mean to hit him that hard.
Kakarot, your voice sounds identical to what it's normal. Never mind.
That's
your voice is
actually
totally. It sounds
Kakarot. There's nothing weird with it. There's nothing weird about it at all.
I feel like you actually sound a little better today.
Yeah, thanks. I'm so hungry. I'm going to eat a big bowl of food. I got to train.
All right. That sounds good, Kakarot.
Okay, thank you for telling me that, Kakarot.
Yeah, I'm just saying I gotta go to King Kai's place and eat. I hope that monkey doesn't chase me around because I'm hungry. I gotta eat a big ol'. I'm gonna eat 40 bowls of ramen because I have an unquenchable appetite.
Cool. That's all the chicken says. That sounds pretty pog, actually, Kakarot. So why don't you go ahead and just do that?
I'm gonna go sleep with Bulma now.
Yeah, I'm going to have sex with Bulma.
Okay.
Gross.
Yeah.
Why
cool.
would you say that?
Why don't you just train instead?
I mean, that sounds fine, but I don't know. I feel like I need some distance from you, Kakarot.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay.
I was just like, you have fun with that one. Jack still isn't out of the hospital. I'm always wearing my favorite hoodie. It feels so empowering. My friends would laugh at what I say. They would compare me to Spider-Man and his black suit.
Yeah, pretty much Venom.
Spider-Man.
It's the
my
symbiote. Yeah, it's a
My
symbiote suit. It's taken off of me.
Yeah, from Spider-Man issue 274. I understand.
I have a bit of a darker side.
I'm almost like fucking Capote or Droopy at this point.
You are getting.
I pretty much should just talk like this.
Well, it's somewhere between Droopy and like Stewie Griffin.
Yeah,
The voice.
My black suit, I feel so much more powerful.
Well, what makes it droopy is like you add like the bleh, you add like the big cheekness to it.
Yes, that's what I mean. I have to do this, and then I have my black suit.
There's droopy.
And I have quite a bit of things I have to do with my black suit on.
It's funny to imagine this emo kid as like a Looney Tunes character walking around a high school.
I'm a severely overweight teenager, and I have my black suit on now, and everyone thinks I'm so evil.
This is going to be hit the rest of the hooded man's voice, by the way.
This feels so much better.
Okay, all right. They would compare me to Spider-Man in his black suit. Spider-Man threw his power away. I don't plan on doing anything with my source of confidence. April 22nd.
Jack has gone to a better place.
The words rang through my ears. He's dead. Lost too much blood.
He said lost too much blood. He punched him so hard that they're like, his body will not retain blood in the hospital. When did he go to the hospital?
What?
He's been in the hospital for 2 weeks.
Yeah. And they couldn't do it. He was bleeding too much.
He
is like bleeding for 2 weeks straight. Apparently,
this fat kid punched him so hard in the stomach that
what do you expect from such a powerful individual with such a stylish jacket? The only thing I can do is wear my jacket and not punch people.
Oh, I need to think about what I've done, right? That'll fix my feelings. But what is there to think about? Regret is a foolish emotion. I don't regret. I don't need regret.
Regret is a foolish
emotion.
I don't need regret. What I need is a good jacket to cover my body.
This is great to imagine that he becomes a serial killer that punches people.
If he is only a serial killer that punches people, this very well may be a better premise than Jeff the Killer. Dare I say?
Honestly, yes, but that's a low bar to like get over.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like the legacy edgelord.
Oh
thing.
yeah, of the hoodie punch man.
the hoodie punch man.
One punch man.
The American Apparel hoodie punch man.
Yeah.
My dad.
Actually, you know what I like to think? I like to think that he went to Buckle, and it's one of those ones that had it was like an affliction one. It had like a giant bejeweled cross on it. And he's like,
I feel so powerful.
The bejeweled cross is good, but what it really needs to be. You remember the Rockstar Energy merch everyone wore for a while?
Yeah,
with the DC shoes. It's like that. It's got the giant Rockstar star. Like
it's either Rockstar or it's any snowboarding or motocross shirt from PacSun.
Yes,
and he's like,
yes. I've never ridden a motorcycle, but I would.
What was that one motocross brand everyone would wear?
Fox.
Like they never. Yes, Fox. Yep.
100%
It's a Fox.
Fox.
It's a black Fox.
It's a Fox hoodie. I'm actually I'm afraid to. I can't ride a bicycle, so I'm afraid to ride a dirt bike, but I would like to.
Yep, you got it. April 24th. Dad has been avoiding me lately. And Mom just tells me she loves me.
I love you. I love you.
Where's Dad?
I love your son.
Yeah.
He comes into rooms floating, like just like pounding his fist into his hand, like, where's Dad?
Where's Dad? I have a sandwich I want to give him.
I like to think that this character, he walks in and his hands are underneath. He has his hands are in between two pieces of bread.
Is Dad hungry? I have a sandwich I'd like to give him.
Oh, it wasn't hell. but the comparison wasn't far off. It was some sort of forest, a horrible, nightmarish place where partial embryonic abortions hung from. Whoa!
God damn!
Whoa!
Jesus!
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, there's
Straight
tons
uphill.
there's a lot of abortions. Hey, Ikbar, what is this? These are all the aborted fetuses that have ever been aborted.
Bro, this would be great if it becomes like an
anti-abortion ad.
An anti-abortion ad. Yeah.
Yeah. All life matters. It's like, didn't you just kill me? Well, hold on.
Because you didn't support.
Yeah, because
you didn't stop abortions.
Yeah, because you're not for the cause. So
Exactly.
come on.
Yeah. It was some sort of forest, a horrible, nightmarish place where partial embryonic abortions hung from the canopy, and the ground swarmed with carnivorous insects. A thick fog wafted through the air, and with it, the stench of rotting meat, while chartreuse, is that right? Chartreuse lightning, chartreuse lightning.
I don't know. I'm on the verge of a panic attack. I have no idea. I'm not sure what's going on.
I'm gripping the chair like, I can't take this anymore.
I'm like on the verge of a seizure. It's going to just scare me, like trying to figure out what he's saying, and I'm just going to be like,
Hunter, stay with me. We gotta see what Ikbar's planning. He's gonna do something to the abortion clinic. We've got to stop him. I think this isn't a funny idea. This is a very real world tragedy. I'm not saying it, but just if this story ends with him being like, "Okay, Ikbar, I'll do it for you," he like drives to a Planned Parenthood.
all right, fine. I'll do it.
Loud and clear, Ikbar.
Loud and clear, Ikbar. Just easy. Please.
It just amped up so hard, so quick. Okay, anyway. Chartreuse lightning flashed across the night sky. In the distance, I could hear the agonizing screams of something not quite human. My head throbbed like it was about to explode, the pain forcing out a river of tears. In my mind, I heard his voice again.
This is what your reality will become without me.
I felt earth-shaking footsteps approaching fast.
I'm the only one who can stop it.
It was behind me now, huge and angry, hot breath across my back.
Bring me what I need, and I will.
I woke up before I could turn around. The following day, I raided my parents' closet for my brother's baby teeth. They keep those things, giving them all to Ikbar.
Thank God my mom's a psychopath and keeps all my every baby tooth in a mason jar from my 9 relatives. Hey, Mom, I was wondering, can I get to the mason jar in your closet?
Not now, son. Mommy needs to rest.
She's like strapped down. She's electric taped down to the sofa.
Whatever you need, son.
All right, Mom, I love you. It's like it's definitely a kid like emotionally distraught from like his disturbed parents. She's like sitting there like peeling back the skin on her fingers. Sure, sweetheart, go ahead. All right, Mommy, I love you. Your new nails look nice.
We didn't do much during those first few days. Mr. Widemouth just looked at my books, fascinated by the stories and pictures they contained. Third or fourth morning after I met him, he greeted me with a large smile on his face.
I have a new game we can play. We have to wait until after your mother comes to check on you, because she can't see us play it. It's a secret game.
Man, these stories would be terrified if they were just about like pedophiles.
That is 99% of them, honestly.
Yeah. If it was just about like a man who's like, you won't have to tell your mommy anything. Terrifying. But it's always like, the game is we have to eat a cat or something.
Yeah,
like
we have to
like,
kill your sister.
Yeah.
That doesn't really seem like a game to me, if I'm being honest.
No, seriously, just take this hammer and hit her in the head 5 times.
It'll be fun.
Wow, I'm scared. This is crazy.
It's like a gang initiation.
It's like, okay.
I like to play pretend up here. I pretend that there's a big soft trampoline below this window, and I jump. If you pretend hard enough, you bounce back up like a feather. I want you to try. You should totally kill yourself.
I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think it's a good idea.
No, you should totally just jump out this window and kill yourself.
Mom?
Yeah, Mom.
No, don't just do it as a fun game, I swear.
You'll bounce up. It'll be really cool.
Like a feather.
I was a 5-year-old with a fever, so only a hint of skepticism darted through my thoughts as I looked down and considered the possibility.
It's a long drop.
Well, that's all part of the fun. It wouldn't be fun if it was just only a short drop. If it were that way, you may as well just bounce on a real trampoline.
We wouldn't want that.
That sounds great. Where's one of those?
No, that's totally gay.
You're not Mr. Widemouth. You can't say that stuff. Seriously, you're gonna get yourself in trouble.
That's pretty homophobic.
Yes, that's actually pretty insensitive. I wish you wouldn't say it.
No, I'm just saying that it's totally gay.
Mr. Widemouth, you can't be problematic.
Mr. Widemouth, I just could you just stop saying that, please?
Just stop being gay and just jump out this window.
I'm 5. I'm 5 years old. I have a fever.
And that seems kind of harsh to tell me.
Do you feel like you're bullying me?
I think I'm being pressured into this.
The DARE program, Tom, I'm not going to do it.
Here are some things you could use to practice before I start giving you lessons.
I looked in the box. It was full of knives.
My parents will kill me. I don't think I can.
Practice shirt collar,
practice with these.
Some fucking box full of broken glass and knives. I don't think I'm. Can we start with maybe like a towel or maybe a pillow,
maybe a ball or something?
Like a soft, like I don't know anything
I'd even
soft.
be up for like a baseball or something.
Yeah, I'll even bend the knee to a ball, like a baseball.
Don't be gay.
Don't be gay.
Oh, Mr. Widemouth, I don't think that language is appropriate.
I just think that the knives and the use. I think you're kind of a bad guy.
I think you're not a nice person.
I think you're actually kind of a not very well put together person.
Come on, seriously, just juggle these sharp, rusty knives. Don't be gay.
Mr. Widemouth's frown deepened into a scowl. He took the box of knives and slid under my bed, remaining there the rest of the day. I began to wonder how often he was under me.
You know what, Fard? You are unappreciative.
I mean, I'm so sorry. I can't do it.
This is kind of weird.
Fuck you.
You know what? I get it. Okay?
Yeah.
Tell me.
You're not fine. Whatever. You're just not cool, I guess. You're just totally not cool.
I'm sorry, man. I'm fucking scared. You're scaring me.
This is a lot.
It's like, fuck's sakes, I can't fucking juggle knives, man. You're freaking me out.
No, whatever. I'll just chill under here.
Well, let me come with you.
No, you just stay up there.
No, okay. All right, well, I'm sorry.
But jeez, dude, gosh.
I mean, I can't fucking jump out a window. I'm fucking sick. Fuck.
I opened my eyes as we backed out the driveway. Saw Mr. Widemouth's silhouette in my bedroom window. He stood motionless until the truck was about to turn onto the main road. Gave a pitiful little wave goodbye, steak knife in hand. You see that too, right, Dad?
Dad, do you see the tiny man in the window with the knife? Dude, seriously, you're killing my fucking buzz. Turn up the ZZ Top and just shut the hell up.
if I have to hear one more word out of you.
For fuck's sakes, I'm sorry.
Let's play a game. It's called Shut Up Till Pennsylvania. How's that sound? Does that sound like a good game?
Slug bug. Hits him in the shoulder. Jesus Christ.
Punches the kid. This happened for about 30 seconds, and whatever was in that remaining 30 seconds, I haven't been able to get a sliver of information about from a security guard working under me who was making rounds outside of that room. I was told that after the last frame, the employee stumbled out of the room with pale skin, saying,
Real suffering is not known.
7 times before speedily taking the guard's pistol and off. You watched the 1930s Mickey Mouse cartoon? Real suffering is not known.
It's not known. I like to think that he like put his hand over his mouth, threw up, the fucking vomit went everywhere, and he's like, and grabbed the guy's gun.
Photorealistic vomit all over him. Yeah. Yeah. Thank
Any
you all
final
so
words?
much. Thank you all for watching. Let us know. Yeah, keep sending stuff like this. I need to torture Hunter more. I need him to know what I went through. But thank you all for watching. Appreciate you guys. And yeah, thank you so much for the support. Merch on the way soon. New CreepCast merch on the way soon.
New merch.
I
It's
also
coming.
have merch available to buy right now, which I can say because I'm wearing your merch right now, Hunter. So check out my merch before you get.
I'm going to check out your merch, and I'm going to buy your merch while you buy my
Oh,
merch.
that's so sweet. Thanks.
I have new merch coming out too soon.
Yeah, well,
So-
look at that. Me.
So if you guys
thank
are
you all so
looking
much
to,
for
I guess,
watching.
have a full closet. I don't know. Bye.